A woman stepped on the beach and found herself tightly entangled by the sand. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't pull herself free. She tried to use her hands to pull herself out, but her hands were also firmly trapped by the sand. A man tried to rescue her, but he tripped over a bright wall of sand and fell onto the sand, unable to move. Everyone was confused, and then they heard the couple arguing. The girlfriend shouted for help and the boyfriend tried to lift his head, only to realize that half of his face had already been eaten by the sand. Everyone was terrified and could only watch as the two friends were swallowed by the sand. Just last night, this place was filled with laughter and joy. A group of young people were having a party here. Two men found a large meatball from somewhere and decided to roast it on a bonfire. In the early morning, a woman woke up in a daze, only to find that everyone on the beach had disappeared, leaving behind a pile of clothes. Just then, a little bird was searching for food on the beach when it suddenly seemed to be caught by something. The woman witnessed the scene as she saw the bird disappear into the sand. She felt that something was wrong and immediately warned her friends not to touch the sand, but it was already too late. And that's how it all started. Everyone could only stay in the car, afraid to go anywhere. In order to find out what was happening, the woman reached her hand into the sand. A miraculous scene unfolded as countless tentacles, resembling strands of hair, suddenly emerged from the surface of the sand. It was unimaginable that these were the monsters that could devour a whole person. On the other side, De Zhuang had already woken up. He couldn't remember how much he had drunk last night to end up sleeping in a barrel. He desperately shook the barrel, trying to get out. Everyone quickly told him that there were monsters in the sand. Many friends had already suffered unfortunate fates. De Zhuang finally calmed down and everyone stayed in place, afraid to move, waiting to see if the monsters would disappear on their own. As time passed under the scorching sun, everyone became dehydrated and on the verge of heat stroke. The food in the car was running out. Just then, the monsters started attacking the car.